Okay, now that we've talked a bit about our standard ACLs and our extended ACLs, we also need to be able to troubleshoot and see why things aren't working the way we expected them to work. So a good flow chart, you can use this one, you can create your own, but one of the ways to make sure things are working correctly is if it's an inbound interface. Okay, you're going to see if it matches the first access control entry. If it does not, does it match the second one? If it does not, does it match the third? And keep going as you go through your different access control entries in your list. If it doesn't match any of them, then remember we have an implicit deny any statement that shows up at the end. Now if it does match along the way, did it permit or deny the way you expected it to? The same it goes for your outbound. You're going to match each access control entry as it occurs in your access control list. Don't forget that you have your implicit deny any at the end of those access control lists. Now here we have an example that needs to be some troubleshooting done on it. So we use a show command. We showed our access list, and on this one it's an extended IP access list 110. It says that we're going to deny TCP for 192.168.10.0 to 0.0.0.255 in any. Then we're going to permit TCP 192.168.10.0 0.0.0.255 any that's equal to telnet, and then we're going to permit IP any. And there is an error here. So remember, our access control lists are processed with the access control entries in order. So first in this one, it denied the TCP for any, because remember that's at the end. And then we're going to try to give it permit to a specific range. If we flip-flop our entries sequence 10 and 20 so that we're permitting that small range to do telnet, then we can deny the rest of them in that range. So then that would work. So that's how we would go about troubleshooting. Go through your statements, see what works, what doesn't work, see if things are working the way you expect them to work. If they don't, go through and see, did I get something out of order? Should I have put an any or a permit statement before I put the deny? Did I make my deny too broad? Did I need to narrow it down? So there's different steps that you need to take. So slowly walk through your ACLs when things don't work and work out the logic. I find it's much easier if I go through and I work out the logic first on paper. To make sure I've got it flowing correctly. Remember, you can always create these in your text editor, which is your notepad. You can get everything typed up there, work through it, make sure things are right, then use copy and paste to create your access control list. It works wonderful that way. And then you also have a secondary documentation as to how you created your access control list.